XRP just lost a critical battle at $1.44, and what happens next could determine if we're re-looking at a 20% crash or a massive recovery. The charts are screaming warning signals right now. Welcome back to the channel where we decode crypto chaos before it hits your portfolio. I am your host, and today we're diving deep into XRP's latest breakdown, why Bitcoin's weakness is capping any recovery attempts, and most importantly, what this means for your money. We've got critical support levels, market psychology, and actionable strategies coming up, so stick around. Let us start with what just happened. XRP broke below the crucial $1.44 support level, marking a 3% decline that has traders on high alert. This isn't just another dip, folks. We're re-looking at repeated failures below $1.60, and that's reinforcing a broader downtrend that's been building pressure for weeks. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The $1.40 support level isn't random, it's been tested multiple times over the past month, and each time XRP bounced back. But not this time. When key support breaks, it often becomes resistance, which means XRP could struggle to reclaim this level even if buying pressure returns. The technical picture is painting a concerning story. We're seeing lower highs and lower lows, the textbook definition of a downtrend. Volume has been declining on each bounce attempt, which tells us bulls are losing conviction. And here's the kicker: the relative strength index is approaching oversold levels, but in a strong downtrend, assets can stay oversold for extended periods. If you're finding this valuable, smash that like button, it helps more people see this crucial analysis. But XRP isn't operating in a vacuum. Bitcoin's weakness is playing a massive role in capping any recovery attempts. When Bitcoin struggles, altcoins like XRP typically get hit even harder. It's the classic risk-off scenario we've seen countless times before. Right now, Bitcoin is hovering around key support levels, and if those break, we could see a cascade effect across the entire crypto market. The correlation between Bitcoin and XRP is particularly strong during market stress, sitting at around 75% over the past 30 days. This means XRP's fate is largely tied to Bitcoin's next move. The on-chain data is telling an interesting story too. Large holder positions have been relatively stable, suggesting institutional players aren't panic selling yet. However, retail sentiment has taken a nosedive. Social sentiment indicators are showing the most bearish readings we've seen in 2 months, and historically, extreme sentiment levels often mark significant turning points. Trading volume analysis reveals another crucial insight. We're seeing higher volume on down days compared to up days, which indicates distribution rather than accumulation. Smart money might be quietly exiting positions while retail investors are still hoping for a bounce. Fun fact: 80% of you watching aren't subscribed yet. If you want to stay ahead of the market and catch these critical moves before they happen, fix that now. So what does this mean for the broader crypto market? XRP's breakdown below $1.44 could be a canary in the coal mine for altcoin weakness. Historically, when major altcoins break key support levels, it often precedes broader market corrections. The psychological impact cannot be understated. $1.44 was seen as a line in the sand by many traders. Breaking below this level could trigger stop-loss orders and algorithmic selling, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of further declines. We're potentially looking at a cascade down to the next major support around $1.20, which represents another 15% downside from current levels. Market structure is also working against XRP right now. We're in a period of reduced liquidity as institutional players reduce risk ahead of potential economic uncertainty. Lower liquidity means bigger price swings in both directions, but the current momentum is clearly to the downside. The options market is reflecting this bearish sentiment too. Put-call ratios for XRP-related products have spiked to levels we haven't seen since the last major correction. Professional traders are betting on further downside, and they're putting their money where their mouth is. Regulatory overhang continues to be a factor as well. While XRP won its case against the SEC, the broader regulatory environment for crypto remains uncertain. This uncertainty creates a risk premium that keeps institutional adoption at bay, limiting upside potential during recovery attempts. So what should you do with this information? First, if you re-holding XRP, you need to have a clear plan. Hope is not a strategy. The $1.40 level is now your first resistance if we see any bounce attempts. A reclaim above this level with volume would be the first sign that sellers are losing control. For those looking to enter, patience is key right now. The next major support sits around $1.20, and that's where risk-reward becomes more attractive for potential buyers. But remember, in a confirmed downtrend, catching falling knives can be expensive. Wait for signs of actual reversal, not just oversold bounces. Risk management should be your top priority. If you're retrading XRP, use tight stop losses and position size appropriately. The current volatility means what looks like a small position can quickly become a big problem if the trade goes against you. Never risk more than you can afford to lose, especially in this uncertain environment. Diversification matters more than ever. Don't put all your eggs in the XRP basket, or even the crypto basket for that matter. The correlation between crypto assets increases during stress periods, which means traditional diversification within crypto provides less protection than many realize. For long-term holders, this could present an opportunity if you believe in XRP's fundamentals. But dollar cost averaging down should be done carefully and with a clear timeline and exit strategy. Markets can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent, as the saying goes. The bottom line is this: XRP's breakdown below $1.44 is significant, and Bitcoin's weakness is preventing any meaningful recovery attempts. We're likely to see continued volatility, with the next major test coming at the $1.20 support level. The smart money is being patient, waiting for clearer signals before making big moves. You should be too. This market rewards patience and punishes emotion, so stick to your plan and manage your risk accordingly. Drop your prediction in the comments. Do you think XRP holds $1.20, or are we heading lower? I read every single comment and love hearing your thoughts. And if you want to stay ahead of these market moves and catch the next opportunity before it happens, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Before you go, make sure to check out my latest video on Bitcoin's next move. The link is right there. We covered the technical levels that could determine if we're heading for a major correction or if this is just another buying opportunity. Plus, I break down exactly what institutional investors are doing right now that retail doesn't see. Thanks for watching, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.